Welcome everyone to a new Let's Play. You know that one of my big things on this channel is defeating the phantoms of my past, completing games that I was never able to finish. Well, back in the day, I was able to finish Baldur's Gate, and then I was able to finish Baldur's Gate 2, but I never finished Throne of Baal. Unfortunately, that save is long gone, so I'm gonna have to play through the whole game again. So, join me. New cutscenes? Oh. They are new.
No, you can't. I will be the last. And you will go first. I can show you, please.
Are we fighting a space orc? Is that a space orc under all that armor? No, it's something far more frightening. To be quite frank. Let us begin. I have created my own character that I will import. His name is Draxo. His appearance is purely coincidental, I assure you. We will be playing a lawful good paladin with the cavalier specialization, who uses bastard swords and two-handed swords. There's a method to my madness. Now, as a cavalier, I'm immune to fear and charms, which is going to be very important. I have one other immunity, and the downside is I can't use ranged weapons. Oh no. There we go. That looks kind of like what Drax looks like. And I'm gonna go with the.
Let's give them a right thrash.
I'm gonna go with the posh, noble voice because Drax is a prick. Yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that. No. Why can't I create a party if there's nothing else to do? Character generation? Oh, did I hit the wrong thing? Oh, whoops, I hit pre-generate character. Whoopsie daisy. That's fine. There we go. I could create a party if I wanted to, an entire group of people, but I'm not going to do that. We'll be playing on the normal difficulty, which means enemies deal less damage because this is AD&D, and you can go fuck yourself. Sorry, something fell over. Nothing important, apparently. Anyway, yeah, this is AD&D. It's not fucking around. Like, you can, if you're a wizard, you start off with 4 health. Get fucked. You can play it on easy, which makes things pretty easy. Party members can't permanently die because there's a chance if you take too much damage, your character explodes and they're dead forever. But yeah, on core rules, like spells aren't guaranteed to be copied to spell books, enemies deal full damage, and like hit point rolls are not maximized. So you could be like, yeah, you get 1 hit point, go fuck yourself. Or you can play on story mode where your characters can't die in combat, and that's perfectly acceptable. But I'm gonna play on normal because I don't know, I wanna see if I could do it. Let's venture forth.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold. That of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Curious. Oh, sweet! We rolled high on gold. That's right.
May I be of assistance?
Rolling on gold is a thing that we also have to do. So, number one, I'm going to be playing this game at 90 frames per second, so we're going to be playing it on fast mode. It's supposed to play at 30 FPS.
As clean as an elven arse.
Hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have you? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? You always wear the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Sure, what do you got? I'm not gonna stay the night. Don't need to do that. I just want a bastard sword. Ooh, that's expensive. Makes sense, though. There's an iron shortage going on right now, so things are going to be expensive. Give me the splint mail, and can I get a shield? Nice. Alrighty then. Oh, and a helmet. Don't forget a helmet. You'll want that. I could go for a two-handed sword, but those things are really big, and I can't afford them. Really big, really expensive, and due to the aforementioned iron shortage, they can break. Well, the iron shortage is... It's not so much a shortage as it is the iron is being poisoned. Can I make this bigger? I can't. Good. Firebead Elven here. We can hold tab to see all the things in the room. We can steal from Winthrop if we wanted to.
Find decent folk nowadays.
Ah yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragos was more hazardous than I can care to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? Ah, you've come into your own. If you would permit an old man's jealous of youth to say so. I left an identification scroll with Tethtril in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it by now. If you could fetch it. If you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't know what a firebead is, but, you know. And, you know, we can go up here and unlock all these chests and rob all these people, but we are a paladin, so we're not going to do that. That being said, there's no crime in looking in someone's box. Only in opening it up.
I shall attend to it in a trice. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Flydia!
Hello there.
Hello, have you seen my copy of the History of Halrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air. And I hate being so absent-minded. If you could find it, I really do need it back. Flydia's always forgetting things. And if you speak to this guy... Flydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there beside the cow. If you could run over to her and get it back, I've got some plans for you. Yeah, sure.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessie ain't here enjoying it, though. Her being sick and all. I need to get one of them potions of antidote from Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates earlier this morning, so I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewhere. Okay. Behold, the Watchers. You've got a name? What's up?
Hey,
Hey there, Drax. I see you're up early today. Well, your father Gorion asked me a strange favor. Seems like he wants you to learn about fighting. Asked me to be the teacher, so I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles around their feet. Left-clicking with the circle will direct you to attack me. You can switch weapons using the quick weapons icons, blah, 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 blah. During your fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you, but remember, you can press the spacebar anytime to pause the game. This will give you some time to think. You ready? Good. Oh, crap. So let's customize script. Fighter defensive, which means we'll... I'm sorry, fighter... There we go. Defensive, which means we'll attack people, and... No, that's not what I'm looking for. Fighter aggressive? There we go. We can use lay on hands. Wait, does that say loot? If a companion is injured, they'll attempt to use lay on hands. You did good, kid, especially after Eric there started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. Reaver. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday already. Hop in there and get it.
What is it you have but to ask?
So, I have it set up that the game will auto-pause under a lot of circumstances.
You have but to ask.
Because... you see? There was one more rat. So it'll pause when we see an enemy. It'll pause when we... I think that's all I had it set to, actually. It'll pause when someone takes too much damage, and it'll pause when someone dies. Also, the journal is filled with jokes. Oh man, this is awesome. There we go. Reaver has once again pressed me into service in his storehouse. All reports suggest that our feline forces have turned traitor and that the rats are on the offensive. It appears that I am our last hope to face such an awesome display of power. Farewell, dear journal. Farewell.
It shall be as you wish.
5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. Mental note, don't join the armed forces. They never inform you of the full danger when you enter, and they always pay you squat when you leave. Reaver gave me 5 gold pieces for putting my life on the line in there. Isn't there a Candlekeep People Revolution front I can join somewhere? Oh man, and now the journal keeps track of when your quests are complete, which it didn't used to do. Hey ho. Okay, so he's got the potion. No. Oh. I'm afraid I can't spare any time. Whatever little knowledge I have will be sufficient. He's gonna teach me like team fight tactics, and I'm good. Yoink. Oh, I thought you were someone else. Oh, good. I can walk through people. Yo, man. Yeah, I guess that meat explains why Hull forgot to put his sword on this morning. He sent me to fetch it for him.
I should have joined.
Got any errands? Yeah, I need a coral crossbow bolt. If you get some off Winthrop, I'd reimburse you. No, there'd be a few coins in it for you too, so stop giving me that look.
I should have joined the army.
Thanks, kid. I hear tell you might be leaving this place soon. Watch your back out there. Let me give you this dagger. My father killed a hobgoblin with it once a long time ago. Stabbed him right in the back, he did. It ain't no broadsword, but it'll do in a pinch. And take care of yourself. It is a +1 dagger. Because we are a paladin and we have a reputation of 12, you'll be willing to give it to us. What are you talking about? That guy looks familiar. I don't know what you're talking about. So we got the sword, we got the potion, we got the book.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
A bunkhouse?
I've a blade with your name on it.
Yeah, there, you're Gorion's little whelp, aren't ya? Yeah, you match the description. You look so dangerous to me. I am his child, if that's what you mean. Foster child. Gotta keep it straight. He raised you as his own, but you are not his blood. Your head ain't worth nothing if you're actually his child. Nah, I know you're the right one, but take it out of the gutter as soon as I snuff your lights out. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, okay, so my stats are busto disgusto. I rolled a 92 on stat distribution, so I've got 18 strength with a 99 for heroic strength. Only 1 point can, there's only one more point that can go into heroic strength. We've got 12 dex, 16 con, 10 intelligence, 18 wisdom, and 18 charisma. I used to dump intelligence because you don't need it as a paladin, but there's a thing in the Baldur's Gate 2. Oh, we have protection from poison. That's the last one.
You have but to ask.
It's bad.
Something on your mind?
Heard shouting, Drax. Are you all right? He's dead. Whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Karen, what's happening to this place? It's not this place. It's you they're after. He's not wrong.
Hey, it's me, Emmowen.
I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puff Guts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say where. Little one? I'm not much younger than you, though you sure got tall fast. Relatively, anyway. A journey, eh? Oh, I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yeah, I really wish I do. Yes, sir. Really do. There's no way you could come. Gorion would never allow it. Oh, I know. Old stick in the mud that he is. All worried about nothing. I'm sure. Better go now, because you've got a long way to travel. Not that I would know, especially since I didn't peek at old Mr. G's private letters. No, sir, better get going.
Greetings, young one.
Oh, hey, cool. Firebeat sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return the scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. He's waiting for you on the steps of the Central Library. I assure you, it's a matter of great urgency. Behold, the Chanter.
When shadows descend upon the lands,
And
our
such a
divine
pestilence will
lords will
follow
walk
in his
alongside
wake.
us
And
as
the
he
Lord of
walks.
murder shall perish.
So saith the
But in his
great
doom shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Shall descend with fire and
Chaos will be sown from their passes.
descend upon the land.
So saith the
Our
wise
divine lords will
Alonso.
walk alongside us as
year of
he
the turrets, a
walks.
great host will
So
come from the
saith
east
the
like a plague
great
of locusts.
Alaundo.
So saith the wise Alondo.
The Lord of
Did you get all
murder
that?
shall perish.
Because it's all very important.
Hello there.
Yo. Thanks for the gem. I could have read a history of Halrua, but I'm just not going to.
What do
You can talk to the tutors here for a lot of stuff. Oh, bandits. You can talk to the tutors for tutorials, but I don't need those. Oh, goody goody. I've gone and found you first. You're the Ward of Gorion, no doubt. I am. What can I do for you? Oh, our counter shall be quite simple. Plainly put, I've put it my mission to end your life. Success will mean a little respect among my peers, so you see, you could do very little except die.
It shall be as you wish.
Ooh, that's rough. Alas. Bashing chests open hadn't been invented yet. So, unfortunately, we'll have to wait until we acquire the services of a thief. Part of there was a man in there. He smelled like the stables and tried to kill me. Hurry then.
You have but to ask.
Yeah, somebody. We're. It's murder o'clock. Somebody wants to kill us, and they're sending a
shall
lot of
attend
people
to
to
it in
do
a
it.
trice.
My hotel's as clean as an elven
Oh,
arse.
wait, Firebeat.
So hard to find.
Glad to see that age has not hardened your heart
nowadays.
towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all your identify scrolls. I have a great use for those types of scrolls. Allow me to cast a little spell on you, particularly from any evil you might meet tonight. It's not
My
true. It doesn't
hotel's as
last that
clean
long.
as an elven arse.
All right, let's sell some of this junk. Oh, not Hull's longsword. We might need that. Yeah, so we got a 150 gold item because we're a paladin.
You
Yeah.
have but to ask.
We're gonna get a lot of special treatment because we're a paladin, but it also severely limits the things that we can do. Just a moment. Yes, I want to scroll fast. Gotta scroll fast. Much better. We'll be getting a lot of special treatment because we're a paladin, but it also means there are a lot of things that
I
we're
am
simply
very
incapable
proud
of.
of you,
Oh,
as I'm sure Gorion is.
I am. Just gotta get Hull's sword first. Here's 20 gold pieces for saving my skin from the chief. How much gold do we start with? 64. That's not too bad. Left over. Yo, Gorion, what's up?
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving. I know, but you must trust me. It's very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Where are we going? I cannot, for I have not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate would offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I don't know where we shall end up, but I have a few friends here and there. I will have to think about this. What could possibly harm us here? This place is a fortress and guarded beyond measure. Candlekeep is indeed a formidable obstacle for ne'er-do-wells, but it's not insurmountable. No matter how thick the mesh, at least one mosquito always finds its way through. No, we must leave as soon as possible. For our safety, and for that of our friends here. Oh, well. I'm ready to go.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahir. They have long been... Let's hurry, Guard. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time.
So yeah,
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Come on, Gorion, you got this. Holy shit, you fucking blew him up, man. Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Imoen.
Oh, thank goodness. Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets, neither. I saw Gorion, and I'm so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise. I will. Thanks.
You're a queer
So, yeah. Welcome to the beginning of Baldur's Gate. Our foster father is dead, and we're all gonna die. Okay. Hopefully not. But things are not looking good to begin with. All right, Imoen. Let's do it to it.